What is up, y'all? So, December 1, as in this is going to be the first in a December video series. I just realized I literally have not basically put up videos all of December. Doesn't mean I haven't been training. I don't know why I've just blanked on uploading them. I have the videos saved in my phone. There's a ton of them. And yeah, back to training. So this is the first week of December. I think today this video footage is like December 4th. I'm going to sneeze in the middle of recording this. Dang. But start with some med ball throws. There it goes. This is real life. Med ball throws and some box jumps into some high block power snatches. So this was winding down kind of the middle of this block. You're actually, I think, going to have 4 different December videos coming up. Jeez. In the next, I don't know, 2 days. If I can get them all out. But on this day, I was working up, and 105 kilos on power snatch did not feel great for 3 singles, so drop down to 100 for 3 singles. And then sometimes you need to go off the script, go off the plan. This is a day I probably should have pushed the front squat, or there's another one I think the following week. Worked up to this is 180 kilos, 396 pounds, and actually moved very well, all things comparatively. So, and then had some down sets, 3 sets of 3 at 150 kilos at 330. So front squat has moved very, very, very good. I'm excited with how it's feeling, and probably going to throw a change up and a curveball and keep doing more front squats, at least into the first part of the year. I have, normally I've switched back to back squats, but I might just keep front squats rolling. About close to the last time I'm going to leg press. I don't know. I like the feel of it, but I also don't like the feel of it. So hit some banded leg press and I sped that up. Some various other stuff. Different day at the firehouse. Ended up with speed deads and speed bench and some accessories. And believe it or not, it saved all this stuff out of order. I realized that when I was editing it and didn't re-edit it. So this I left in real time to work on showing you the tempo that I'm going on these inverse curls. I absolutely love this machine, and I've definitely gotten stronger since we've had one at the firehouse and one at the gym over the year. This is down to probably 2 plates and a quarter on the outside of that. I can't see. I've even got down to doing some with 2 plates with 5 or 6 reps. So I've varied between doing reps and weight, and I've adjusted kind of some feet things and how I feel it. And man, I'm kind of disappointed. I've actually had a little bit of a bum right shoulder. I don't have a specific incident when it started bothering me, but I'm starting to get some just discomfort in that right shoulder. So my pull-ups, and as you can see, I hit this day I did 100 of these face pulls, but pull-ups have dropped off. I did have a goal of trying to do 20 by the end of 2023. And that's just not going to happen. I can still crank out sets of 10, but every set I do, when I get done, I've got some shoulder discomfort, and it bothers me a little bit later in December. So here's my speed bench. I've been doing kind of a closer grip and a little bit wider grip for 3, quick little rest, and then another 3, and doing some planned overreaching with this. Now, here's the most important one of the video. So you see me warming up on some ab wheel, and I adjust my hands around, kind of feeling out what feels good with this giant barbell. And then a little bit of rest, just kind of I don't know how this feels shoulders wise. Okay, we're going to go with this grip. This one felt pretty good. Close to an ab wheel, how small they are. And that rep right there did it in. So if you watched one of my other videos I posted, I said, ooh, what was that? Something didn't feel right. And this is where I'm like, yeah. I was like, I thought it was just a cramp or a strain, and this is where I believe I ended up with a little bit of a hernia. So I went to the knees. It was trying to feel things out. I'm like, what am I feeling? I thought it was just a cramp. I think I do another 3 or 4 reps here, and then I'm like, yeah, that's going to be it on this today. Obviously pretty pissed off at myself. It's not for a lack of warm-up, not for a lack of strength, because I had been doing them on my feet, but it was just one of those days. I guess something wasn't right. Kind of unfortunate. It's not too bad. I'm able, and you can see I'm still messing with it, feeling in my stomach, it felt like my abs were cramping. So further day, different day. I saw these on Instagram, so I love doing what I call stupid human tricks. So it was a barbell overhead Cossack squat. I had no idea where I'd be with it. The overhead mobility was obviously my biggest hindrance in my T-spine and my shoulder mobility, my lats. This is something, and here as you can see, can't do it with closer grip. Tried to do a closer grip, see if it'd be a little bit more stable. It didn't work. So obviously positions that I still have to work on, things I really need to work on, specifically since I do enjoy doing the Olympic lifts, but I think if I can improve my overhead mobility, it could improve my hammers, especially my T-spine as well. Ended up working up to 135 pounds, I think. I just one for each side. And like I said, it was like posterior shoulder, trying to hold that bar up was the hardest part of this. So that was 115, and the next one's 135. Leg-wise wasn't too bad, so I may keep these in, specifically with like a safety squat bar maybe, or maybe a barbell just right on the back. I've enjoyed doing the Cossacks. I never enjoyed them as much as I am now. And then same day was like a max out reverse lunge. And this is still where I feel this left leg lagging, and I sped this stuff up because it's not that crazy and fun. But worked up to, I think it was like 275 if you include the weight of the barbell per leg. No hands holding on here. So this is like 250-ish, I think. And you can see the difference in leg to leg. And here's 275. And what's crazy is even when I do the right foot back, my left leg's the bad one. You can see there. I still feel it in my right leg. And then I did some pump out sets, kind of like a standing split squat, not really a lunge. So feet stationary. I did one set here with my hands holding on, which makes this insanely easier. And then another set without. So I think I feel it more in my glutes, I think, when I do it with the hands on, not supported. So trying to continue to work the quads, I'll probably do a hand supported if I keep this variation there. I'll probably mix up both. And then I don't know how much, I know there's some throwing at the end of this video, but on the same day, once again, here's some Spanish squats holding a dumbbell. Nothing crazy, just more direct quad work, trying to get this leg to not be lagging. It still is, so it may just be life for forever. But it still affects my throwing a little bit, still affects some here and there, some weaknesses. And the last two things, I've really enjoyed this combo is a bird dog road, but now that I watch this, I'm moving way too dang much. So I've got to lock these in a little bit better, but I'm also doing it almost as a back exercise, but adding in a little bit of core, not a specific core exercise, in that I'm doing very high reps and there's just way too much body English in these. So if you want to throw these in here, I don't want to see the body moving at all as much as it is, just that arm moving. So kind of bad, but good. That's why I record some stuff. And then from a mobility standpoint, the first day I went back and did these pullovers, it torched my shoulder girdle. My shoulders were just like, oh, they're getting ripped apart. So I've kept them in here. And this day I threw those legs up, kind of feeling like, oh, I don't want to overstretch those abs with that whole hernia thing going on or whatever the heck it is. Yeah. And then, take this, Danny. Saw Danny doing some stuff like this, and I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to stretch these lats out. Also a grip challenge. So I did like a 5-second hang, a couple sets of it. Nothing too crazy. This is really hard for me, honestly. So, and you can see I had to support on the rack. Now, this was one of my better hammer throwing days. Now, obviously, you see in December, I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt. Nice weather. It helps. Very nice weather on this day of this week. And it was 5 winds to start. And they started actually feeling really good. Obviously, you can see how the throws started kind of slow. Like first rep of the practice kind of is just kind of feeling it out. But I really like the feel of the 5 winds. Actually, with the no blades, it allowed me to kind of feel the throw a little bit. So that might be the future of me no blades. I have not been the biggest fan, honestly. I feel like I just really can't get the speed that I need. I don't know. We'll see when I start throw blades back on what happens, because I haven't put them on at all. Definitely could tell I could get a little bit more speed when I went to the 3 winds, though. But so this is coming to a close here as I upload this, the December or the off-season challenge of no blades with the light hammer and the 1 turn of lightweight for distance. So if you're still watching this, I am literally recording these videos or this voiceover right before I go throw my final no blades of the 2023 year. This is actually a very good day for the 1 turn as well. So one thing I've really been trying to work on, there's been a couple little cues I'm working on, trying to push off both feet in the back, trying to get the body to rotate, because what's happening is I know with that left leg, I broke the habit kind of when I out of the back sitting to my left hip, but I'm starting to do that again. And I'm not getting as much of a good linear drive off my left leg, but I'm kind of rotating more on my left leg here. And I'm kind of falling off to that left side a little bit. So my axis is not vertical. I'm not driving vertically. So that's kind of what I was working. A couple of these I just tried there, hung in the strap. We're almost done with the video, but that's one of the things I'll talk about in some of these other throw videos I've got through the rest of December. And these last couple, it was like, all right, hey dude, just try to go rip one. Always on the last couple, I try to just make myself go rip one. So things are moving okay. I didn't measure any this day, and I haven't measured most of December. I'm just going to let it be a surprise to myself, and we'll hopefully go good as I'm about to throw them just in a minute. So first December video, I'm probably going to try to get like 4 of them out today or tomorrow, the whole month of December. Sorry guys, but I appreciate you guys following along to this point. Appreciate the support, the love, and I'm excited as pro season 2024 is starting to roll in. Secrets, I got some stuff coming up